All right, it's recording. All right, everybody. Welcome with Win Nico's podcast. And if you're on YouTube, you're watching Win with Nico's YouTube channel. And if you're on Facebook watching live right now, it's your boy Win with Nico. All right, we're coaching you to your personal success. Today, I have with me my friend Mike. What's going on, Mike?
What's up? What's going on, bro? What's going on?
All right, today we're talking about a little bit of leadership, man. The number one top leadership expert, John Maxwell, has for us the 15 laws of invaluable growth. And today we'll just tap into two of these laws. And I think you wanted to talk about the law of consistency, right?
Yes.
Exactly. And I'll be talking about the law of modeling. Um, there you go, boss. So you, man, you start first, bro. No, all right, no worries. I got you, man. I got you. The law of modeling. So we all know, and it starts off with us wanting to grow, us wanting to be better than ourselves, right? And the hardest thing is that you only have yourself to look up to. You can't look up at yourself and say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna be better tomorrow. But you need something to look up to. You need someone to look up to. You need that mentor, that one father figure, that one brother figure, that one cousin, whatever it is, that one boss figure, supervisor, whoever it is, you want that person to emulate who they are, how they live, how they behave, how they work, their tendencies, almost everything that you want to be when you grow up, or when you get older, when you're more mature. So the law of modeling, it's easy, nothing too big. The only thing you have to worry about is find that one person that you want to emulate. Easy, easy. And a good mentor is a worthy example. To find that good mentor, it has to be someone that is worthy of who they say they are, right? And also they have to be available for you. So one thing we have to pay attention to, and don't make that mistake, is to see a mentor and then we say also that mentor is our friend. Now the difference is a friend will accept you where you are. So wherever you are right now, at the level of development professionally, personally that you are, your friend will accept you for who you are. Now a coach, a mentor, they will not, because they want to push you to get you where you need to be. And they will challenge you day in and day out. They will challenge you to push yourself to that limit, to push yourself to get to that place where, and even then, you still going to be improved. So there's not really a place where you say, oh, okay, you know what? I got to where I want to be. I'm good now. Now there's no point, because development never stops. Learning never stops. And you have to understand that mentor, that's all he or she is there for you, to push you, to get you to where you want to be. Now, I think it's your turn, brother. So you.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. A mentor is definitely important. We all need somebody to tell us what we don't know, because you don't know what you don't know.
You don't.
And I believe, as far as that mentorship is, it ties up into the law of consistency, because at the end of the day, somebody that you look up to, that's a mentor, usually is going to show signs of being consistent and being good, or an expert at something that you want to emulate, something you want to duplicate, because you want yourself to be in a higher level. Now, the law of consistency, the reason why I chose that is because I believe wholeheartedly that is definitely the simplest, hardest thing to not to do, but to accept. And the reason I say that is because no matter what, you could have the best plan, you could have the best mentor, you could have the best strategy. Without the consistency attached to it, you will mess that strategy's plan, everything up. An example I have is for me, for example, when I wanted to go to the gym early on, like 21 years old, uh, I stared in the mirror. I was getting this skinny fat because I'm naturally a skinny build person. But then not working out and stuff like that is like eventually your body starts to just hold on to fat because that's what our body naturally do. So I started to have like a little gut. And I was like, oh, so I wanted to go to the gym. So I found that mentor, somebody, he was 27 years old and he looked in really good shape. And that was the first thing it thought to my mind was like, yo, at 27, you still look this good. And it's like, you don't usually see that. And so then I was like, hey, how do you keep in shape? I don't even see you in the gym that often. He's like, but that comes to a consistency that he used to work out when he was in high school, college. So now his body has that uh, um, muscle memory. So going to the gym with him, he didn't have to work as hard as I had to work because I had to start at ground zero. So I told him to show me, and he started showing me, but he was not consistent because he didn't have to be as consistent as I needed to be. But I didn't let that stop me. I decided to stop following him and then continue on by myself. I had no idea what to expect. I had no idea anything, but I was just working out, hoping, but I don't know. I was just working out. It felt good. It was fun. And next thing you know, throughout the consistency of doing the thing, 3 months, I was trying to get friends to go because we all want somebody to be there with us because it's always easier with a partner. It's always better because you push each other subconsciously, you do, but everybody else fell off. But me, I stayed the course. Through our consistency is when I started to see results and stuff. And that applies to a lot of other things that I've seen in my life. Every time I got injured, I fell off, you know. It's like I still had like a good physique, but it's like to get back to where I was, consistency is what brings those results. Staying the course, because I could go today and eat clean today and work out today, and I don't do it tomorrow, and I do it inconsistency. It just, you have inconsistent results. But the thing is like it's what you do most of the time that matters. So if you're consistent most of the time on doing what you need to do, at least like I believe 80%, especially when you first start, then you will get the result that you something that you aiming for. Some things take longer than others, but that's why you need to remain consistent. And it sucks doing something, not seeing any results, and then continuously do it. But that's why it's like when you actually remove the emotional attachment to it to a certain degree of getting frustrated, that's how you stay consistent. You just know, I know why I'm doing this. At the end of the day, is going to pay off. It is it's not easy, but it's necessary. So that's why I chose law of consistency, because I believe that one is the big icing on the cake. Yep, that's all I got, man.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So, what uh, when you were giving us your example about consistency, you know, it came to my mind on how I had to choose, I had to choose my mentors. Because, of course, you know, there are so many influencers out there, so
Yep.
many experts out there. You know, you don't know who to follow. But luckily for me, when I was introduced to personal development and professional development back in 2015, and shout out to Dr. Sebastian, shout out to you, my man. Um, and now I've met some amazing leaders where uh, when I hear their stories, you know, I'm talking about Owen Woodward, Chris Brady, Dan Hawkins. I'm taking an example of Dan Hawkins, like a guy who was shy. I'm talking about shy as you can never think of. Like, to go to college, he had to go with his mom. his mom has to talk to the guidance counselor. That's how shy and introvert he was. And now he's speaking all over the world, helping thousands of people on how to get out of that shell, how to be a better person, how to grow, how to learn, how to keep pushing. It was an auto mechanic, married with a daycare provider. I mean, dude, he was too scared of people. That's why he chose to be a mechanic, because cars don't talk. I kid you not. That's what he said, man. I kid you not. So, and now hearing his stories and what he's been through. So when I look up to these guys, I'm like, yo, I know I have flaws. I know I have a lot of things I need to work on. I'm like, man, if he can come out of where he came through, and now look at him, man, I can do better than this. So when we talk about modeling someone, be sure to use one person that you know for sure is living the life that you want. Not like fictitious life that's what they portrayed it, who they are. No, no, be sure that you know who you're following, because again, like I said earlier, a good mentor is valuable, he's worthy, and they have wisdom. They have wisdom and they have a lot of experience. So once you put all these together, the next step for you is to find the next mentor. That's it. And then they're going to guide you, they're going to coach you, and you'll be on your way to success. Plain and simple.
You have to do the work. You have to be consistent at doing the work.
Consistency. There we go, man.
You cannot escape the work. That's something, I tell myself that I'm not perfect. I've experienced a lot. I've accomplished a lot. I've done a lot. But there's a lot that I want to do, but I have to look in the mirror and say, you don't have it because you're not as consistent as you should be. Accountability there, right? But can't skip the work. Can't skip the work.
No, you can't. You can't. Yeah. Anyway, bro. Hey, look, this was a good segment, man. I like it. Hey, everybody. I just wanted you to know we just stop on 2 of these laws, so we'll get back to some of those in other episodes for sure, because we all about growth. We all about developing and learning, and that's our goal, is to inspire you to be the best version of you. And Mike, any parting words, brother?
Do the work and stay consistent at it. That's it. That's all I got.
All right. And be sure to find your mentor, do the work, and you on the way to success. That's it. So thank you, everybody. Be sure, if you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe, hit the bell button for notification, and let us know in the comment and what you think about our experiences, our stories, and what we talked about. If you want a podcast, be sure to send us a message. Let us know what you think, what you like, and what other topics you would like us to discuss. Okay. All right. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming out again, everybody. Bye-bye. Y'all take care. We'll see you next time.
Peace.